Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. Sorry about not dropping all that fucking Dawson news out there like everybody else, but yeah, I will leave a link down there talking about like when Dawson came out and shit. But yeah, this week some more Street Fighter 5 news came up. Just for a little bit of context, once Dawson was or at least like there was a leak that actually sort of came out, pretty much dropping information about all of the characters who pretty much came out so far, you know, including Laura, Dawson, Zangief, and pretty much a whole of the like a good slew of the other characters which already came out. And this is because people who did have the PC version, they were data mining it, and then pretty much they pulled out some information and some names about some of the characters and such, it was a big ass list about it, and pretty much they did talk about a lot of characters who did actually come out now. However, now from what is going on now is that a little bit more data mining came out, and they actually got entrance voices for pretty much every single character who is, I believe, supposedly popping up in Street Fighter. And before, there was this little picture going around of these 6 shadowy characters who sort of seem to maybe be new characters, but like a lot of their shadowy appearances looked a lot like characters in which that we already knew. And today, a lot of that stuff pretty much was confirmed. And those characters are, of course, Alex. Of course, everybody has been asking for Alex. Urien, another character in which that everybody has been asking for. Ibuki, Juri, Balrog, and Guile. Now, honestly, myself personally, see, I was a bit shocked to actually see Guile there but then I was thinking about it and I'm like, well, this Charlie Nash is very different from how he was in Alpha. I mean, like, a lot of his moves are sort of similar, but some of his stuff it comes off looking a little bit varied and a little bit different than what Guile normally does, or what even Charlie himself does. So if they can work Guile into the game and sort of like switch up his moves just a little bit to sort of make him a little bit more diverse from whatever Charlie is, because Charlie seems to be, again, he's sort of like the kin of the of the Charlie and Guile squad, whereas Guile is more focused upon the sonic boom. Even though Charlie can do his one-handed, that sort of Guile's thing is to do a more powerful sonic boom and shit. So pretty much that's sort of like a good context in terms of what they can do with him. In terms of Alex, I don't really know what they can do with Alex because Alex is a hybrid character, so whatever they do with him is going to be fucking amazing. Doing stuff for Ibuki, honestly, I'm not a fucking Ibuki player, but with how they've been changing up some of the characters so far, realistically, I can see myself actually playing as Ibuki if she still has her speed and everything, and you know she still has her footsie like gameplay, to whereas that like her whole thing is getting in, doing like quick strikes and combos, and then actually like just destroying you like small hits here and there. Balrog, on the other hand, I know a lot of people that they really want Dudley, but you can't have a Street Fighter game, or at least a current Street Fighter game that isn't Alpha, well, Alpha 3 anyway, without Balrog. So pretty much you look at it and it's like it's like this dude, I do really wonder like how will they actually change him, because looking at how they changed Birdie, that will be a pretty cool thing, man, to actually see how they change Balrog. Juri, I know Juri was a fan favorite, and it's sort of difficult for them, man, to put the character down now, especially since her last game was actually Street Fighter 4. But if you really think about it, she was the one character who actually stood out way more than the 6 brand new characters. Wait, we had the original 4, then Seth, Juri, and Hakan. So she stood out amongst the original 7 characters a little bit more than anything. However, you know, a lot of folks have already said, though, is that like Hakan is only good for this game. Abel was okay, but Abel only works if Seth is there. Crimson Viper, she is another character, but she's already branched out. And El Fuerte, he got better. So that's pretty much what I can say about him. And of course, Urian. Honestly, Urian is like the one character who pretty much like I am really worried that I'm really interested in, because I'm like, will he have on like a hood, or will he still sort of have him in like his like pretty much like just Speedo like attire where like he starts in like a business suit or a robe and then like just tears it away and all he has on is like this ancient leotard or some shit like that. You know, I mean like we have Nakali for that. So yeah. However, the one thing that I am really interested in though is the original 16th character named Fawn or Foon, who pretty much again they had a data mine for, and it is another brand new character. I mean, like if you look at like the original setup though, we do have our original 8s. We have 4 characters from Alpha, missing, you know, Sodom, and pretty much we have 3 of our brand new characters already sort of announced, you know, Nakali, Rashid, and of course Laura. However, you know, the question is, how will Fawn or Foon look? I don't necessarily know. However, this does sort of like drop information about like who is going to be like in the second character DLC thing, especially since that they do want this to come out just like Killer Instinct, to where they will drop brand new characters and bring back older characters and like character packs, which really would be a cool thing. So if that's the case, then is a good chance that you really can't count out like the very last Street Fighter Alpha character, Sodom, and a few, and I believe 5 of the other Alpha characters. I mean, of the Street Fighter 3 characters. Also, they did leave out Akuma, so you know, people, they do want to know like what is going on with him. But so this does open up the grounds for Q, Sean, and I wouldn't say Remy. Not too many people really like Remy because he's just Guile with a counter. Oh yeah, that's right. I already said Akuma. But yeah, Sean, Q, maybe not him. I forget his name. The fucking white bastard. Maybe Oro. Oro could probably make an appearance in this game, which really would be cool. Honestly, just out of curiosity, if they do put Sodom in there, I really want to see what his moveset would be, or how would they change him to actually make him come off way more appealing to people. Especially since, you know, he's just a tall he's just a tall white guy in like Shogun armor. So I'm really curious as to like if they can put him in the game, how would they actually switch him up to make him interesting. But that is what I gotta say about that. Please tell me what you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.